Hello, community group leaders, and welcome to session number 2. If you have led groups for any amount of time at all, I am sure you have had your fair share of awkward comments and awkward moments. In this session, I want to talk to you about 4 of the most common people you have in your group and how to navigate the awkward moments that may be created. First, there is the conversation dominator. This person likes to answer every question and give their 2 cents on everyone else's answers as well. They have a tendency to hijack the community group because they don't give space for anyone else to comment. While as a leader, I don't want you to ever discourage anyone from participating, I do encourage you to have a private conversation with that person and ask them to help you get more people involved in the discussion. Second, there is the shy corner sitter. This person sits there and never really participates in the discussion. Sometimes you may even see them sitting outside of the circle to avoid being called on for a question. While silence is not always bad and people really do need time to process the questions, I want to encourage you to try creative ways to get this shy person to come out of their shell. One of the ways I've found is to ask open-ended questions and to ask people to get into pairs to discuss the answer. This way, the shy person is given the baby step to talk to one person first, and hopefully that gives them the courage to speak up to the whole group as well. Third, you have what I call an oversharer. This is the person in your group that seems to always come in with a major crisis in their life. They are usually the people who have this uncanny ability to take what other people say and make it about themselves. They do this by either telling these one-up stories or by turning every question into a time for them to tell their stories in order to get validation or encouragement from the rest of the group. Now, while we want the community group to be a place of sharing and opening up about life's ups and downs, we don't want anyone to sabotage the group for others by turning it into their own private counseling session. If you have someone who is very needy in your group, you may want to have a one-on-one session with them outside of the group or encourage them to talk to a minister or counselor, or you may even want to stop the group at that time and take a moment and pray for them before moving on. Finally, you have what is called the challenger. This person usually turns questions that are asked into a time to complain. They use the captive audience of the community group to get on their soapbox about some injustice or some grievance they have about the church or the church leadership. As a leader, I want to encourage you to be careful to not escalate the confrontation by either snapping back at them or by adding fuel to the fire by agreeing with them. Simply remind them that we are here to build each other up and that you would be more than happy to speak with them after the group is over about their concerns, or even go with them to an elder or minister for them to share their grievances. I want you to remember that we are here for you. If you need help figuring out a way forward with anyone in your group, please let Scott and Ruth know. They are here to give you advice or even step in to help you with any situation that you face. Be blessed.